Hey there, friends. Happy Tuesday to you guys. I hope that you are having a fantastic Tuesday. I wanted to show you my new Traveler's Notebook junk journals, that kind of flow-ish journal thingy that I'm putting in the shop this afternoon. Man, I have had the best time making these babies, and it's just fun to, to have something new in the shop and a new design, and for you guys and for me as well, because it's fun to, it's just fun to do new stuff. So let's take a look and see what we have here. These journals are, hold on a second, and I will let you know what the cover of them is. The covers are 9 by 8 1/4. The papers that go inside are 8 1/2 by 8. This is a regular size Midori type insert. In my former life, I made a whole lot of Midori inserts, and I did that for quite some time. This kind of is just my favorite size. I kind of tried to work in the passport size, but I was always gravitating to the regular size Midori. So I want to send a shout out to Leanne, because she kind of started this avalanche, because I saw her put together a Traveler's Notebook kit, and it was like, oh my goodness. So I just had to try my hand at it, and now I can't not try my hand at it. It's one of those great addictions. Let's take a look inside. I'm happy to say that I have learned to use my crocodile. So, flow journals and the Traveler's Notebook junk journals will have eyelets on them. I'm kind of excited about that I finally learned to use that thing. Something that should have taken 15 minutes and a 7-year-old child could do, I just had a really bad learning curve with. We have a pocket for you right in the front, and this is an expandable pocket, so you can put a lot of stuff in here. I've got you a piece of original art. This is one of my, I think this is like my unicorn hair ladies that I was doing a couple years ago. Another piece of original art that says Ageless Mind, Body, and Spirit. And then there is also a sassy little girl on the back that I collaged, and I think she's just fun. So, when you tire of this image, you'll have another image on the back. We have fabric for you, some lace, some sticky notes. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness. And that is John Keats. I love this paper because it just has cool words on it. Grace and good rhythm. I just really do like it. This is another pocket, and it has some tags that have fabric pull tabs on them. Another eyelet, a vintage birthday card that I thought just kind of went really well with these colors. It still has its sparkle, and it's 1965, y'all. This is another vintage card, and with this one, I kind of arranged it as just kind of a belly band, and I can stick some journaling cards under here, which is really a lot of fun. The card is intact. I didn't cut it up or anything, so it is a complete vintage Christmas card. Another tuck spot for you to play with. I've got some papers in here. This is a German children's music book, some vintage text ephemera. My copy dyed, first attempt at copy dyeing tags that I really do. I did okay. I've seen you guys do beautiful work with these things. I'm not quite there, y'all. I'm not quite there, but I'm getting there. This is one of the ATCs we made in, I think it was lesson 3 of how to use your flow journal. So please, if you aren't checking that out at YouTube, please check it out. We are on lesson 5 right now. We've just learned to make booklets, and I will be recording the rest of the lessons, I hope tonight or maybe tomorrow. Another vintage card for you. This one I really do love because it kind of captures the Christmas story. This is Christmas Eve. This is Christmas morning. This is everybody preparing the dinner. This is the party that the family is having. So I think it goes like that. No, that's not right. Here, because this is Christmas Eve. Maybe he's going to bed. I don't know, but it's a story about Christmas. We'll just leave it at that. Blank pages for you to write your deep thoughts on, or draw, or whatever you want to do. This is another little belly band arrangement with a brad right there. I think that brad even has, yep, it has a Christmas tree on it. I was in a Christmas frame of mind. This is salvage script, vintage text. The paper is outstanding. I think this is 1888, but we'll be able to get over here in just a minute and get the year accurate on this. More little tags for you to play with, and of course the fabric tabs. This is my favorite stamp in the whole entire world. I love my star stamp. It makes my life so much fun. I could stamp the star stamp on everything and just feel good. I've got a napkin in here for you to play with. A little bit of tissue paper. Vintage 1939, I believe is the year here. Nielsen ephemera. What I did with the envelopes that we have been using is I decoupaged some newspaper from 1939 onto the back of the envelope, so you know you really get a sense of the era that this particular piece of mail that arrived to the Nielsen's. You know, you get a feeling of the time and space around that. This is a little arrangement of lace for you guys. These are mini pockets. I believe these are printer's pockets, where if you were actually getting pictures printed, you would put the negatives in each little pocket. Something from our trip to Italy. This is the Basilica of St. Mark. Another little original ATC for you. You've got tuck spots down here as well. This is a super cool vinyl-ish lace, and I don't even know where it came from, but boy, it is super neato. This is a paper stencil for you to play with. You know how the squirrels are so busy this time of year, and I absolutely adore them. They live outside in my tree, and I could just watch them all day long. And I got another hummingbird, which I was really excited about because the ants have taken over my hummingbird feeder. So I need to go out and just start all over again, but I did get a hummingbird and was very excited about it. This is another part of the 1939 Nielsen envelope, and I've got a tag up here for you. This is an original ATC that says worth remembering. Another pocket and fabric tag here. This is the piece of ephemera. Let's see, 1888. It says right here, May 1888. So this is an exquisite piece of ephemera. Very, very pretty. Tasting notes. We love Bacchus, so I love that drawing of Bacchus. This is a wax bag, and it says always believe something wonderful is about to happen. That's a good way to think about the world. This is a little library pocket. I call these Judy pockets because my friend Judy gave me a pattern for them, and I just think they're super neat. I really do love them. This says Eerie Tales. This is a little skinny book that says one word right here. So you've got places to stick here, and the pocket is a stick place as well. This is 1902 text page. The other part of the vintage sheet music. The Christmas card was signed Priscilla and Arthur. Just really neat. Lace and fabric for you to play with. And there we go, you guys. I do not know what I'm going to call her yet. I have not given her a name, but I will try and do that. Let me push this in here so I can get it tied a little bit better for you. Hold on. Call her home, please. There we go. She just wants to jump out and enjoy the party going on here. And the closure is really simple. I just used some multicolor yarn, which turned out really pretty. And you know how my bow making is. I did it. I did it on the first try, y'all. Okay, and this is journal number 2. We had, I think we had a flow journal with this same fabric, and I think we called it Bubbly, so we might do something with bubbles for this one. Again, the tie is very simple. It's just a yarn tie, but looks really nice, and it holds the book together really well, too. This is fabric. This one is a heavy piece of cardstock here. So just, you know, different sort of covers for the front of these little traveler's notebooks. I've got a homemade tag in here for you. This is a little paper pad. So, you know, if you want to make some notes about the book or notes about your day, you have a pad of paper to work with. Another piece of my original art, it says, begin to live as if your prayers are already answered. What a great quote. I really do love it, and I do not know who said it. It sounds very Abraham, so I'm thinking that that's probably what it is. Basilica of St. Peter in Venice, the King of Hearts. A little tag up here for you, an original ATC that says natural. We again are using a vintage greeting card as like a vertical belly band, y'all, and again the card is intact, so no worries there. And you also have a little journaling tag right here that I've finished with a handmade button. And I really love making those buttons. I learned to do that from Jennibellie. This is a piece of German sheet music. This is a little tuck spot that has a chipboard camera on it, one of those old-fashioned cameras, and a picture of some Boy Scouts. It says picture this, and then it says maybe right here, just a little tuck spot of fun for you. Fabric, and a fabric swatch from our fabulous friend Gail, who sent a whole bunch more. We're happy about that. More fabric and lace for you guys to play with. This is a pocket, and I just slid some lace in it. It's just a clear pocket. 1902 text. And another piece of the Nielsen ephemera here. Again, I covered it with the 1939. I think this was a Louisville newspaper. I can't really remember. It is chippy, and it's really hard to work with, but I love it. I love the color. I love the way that it decoupage is really easy. You got a couple of journaling tags here, and I made fabric tabs for them, and more here to play with, a little bookmark as well. Inside the wax bag there are collage elements, so you have a text page as well as a really beautiful tissue page. I think it has butterflies and roses. It's quite lovely. Another clear pocket with some goodies in it. The lace is just exquisite. I had it in a drawer. I don't remember who sent it, but it's so much fun to just look at it. It's just crazy. Another little pocket for you. I'll put something in here. I forgot to put something in here. It's just one of those like belly band-ish pockets. It opens this way. I loved using belly bands. I always used them when I did my traveler's notebook inserts. I would always put a belly band on them and stamp a butterfly and put my name on the assortment of traveler's notebooks inserts that went in there. Another vertical kind of belly band here, and a little tag that says so thankful. I finished that off with one of my text buttons, so you've got a little text button right there to play with. The Ace of Clovers, it's not spades, it's You know what it is. I didn't grow up playing cards. The ace of... I don't know. Oh, Lord, I could never play poker, y'all. All right, guys. These are these little traveler's notebook junk journals are going in the store at $35, and I should have them in there tonight, but don't hold me to that because it's a little bit it's already past 6 o'clock and I've got lots of other stuff to do. But thank you guys so much for listening, for hanging out. Thank you for all the awesome comments at YouTube. I really appreciate it. I love talking to you guys. You just make my day. Okay, talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.